Back at it again, baby, and we got another one with Dinesh D'Souza. Let's dive in.
The deeper part of the question is, so prove to me that the Democratic Party is racist now. And as often happens with a tough question, this is kind of when I rise to the occasion. Well, let me just say this. If one goes today to the Democratic-controlled inner city, and we're talking here about some 24 cities entirely dominated by the Democratic Party, there's not a Republican in sight. I argue that we will see in them now all the 5 features of the slave plantation that Kenneth Stamp outlined in his classic work, The Peculiar Institution. In a description of the plantation, Kenneth Stamp identifies 5 things that you would see on a slave plantation. Number 1, broken down, dilapidated, and unsafe housing.
Yeah, that's a check mark for sure. Broken down, dilapidated housing. We've all seen that, absolutely.
Number 2, broken families. You can see this under slavery. There was a confusion of who's the real father, mulattoes running around in the plantation, the family structure in decay. Number 3, a high degree of violence required to hold the place together. Police power, whippings, overseers, fences, barbed wire. Number 4, everybody gets a basic provision. If you need food, you have health care, they call the doctor, but nobody gets ahead. There's no opportunity. Nobody really advances. The Southerners and the Democrats used to call slavery a school of civilization. And Stamp goes, that's not a school from which anyone ever seemed to graduate. And finally, nihilism and despair. A feeling that there's no future, that this is an intergenerational, ongoing, lasting way of life.
Check, check, and check. Yep. And it's crazy to even think about. Like, wow. I mean, it checked every single box right there. It's crazy.
Now, all those 5 features can be traced directly to inner city Oakland, inner city Baltimore, many places, Chicago,
yep.
And like I say, this has been going on since the 60s. The United States has spent trillions of dollars to fix these places. The Democrats have been in charge of fixing it. And yet, many of these places are no better off than they were in 1967. Think about that.
If that has been going on for that long, which obviously I haven't been alive for that long, so if anyone can corroborate that, let me know in the comment section, or confirm that, let me know in the comment section. If that has been going on for that long in the same areas, controlled by the same people, that's alarming. Because if a certain group of individuals have been controlling the same area for that long and nothing has changed, even though we've been giving tax dollars to these individuals, then what is happening? What is going on? Are these people pocketing the money for themselves, enriching themselves? Or are they just totally clueless and have no idea what they're doing? This needs to, I mean, if that's true, we need to take a closer look at that, and that needs to be put on Front Street for sure, for the masses to see and to hear, because that's unacceptable. Completely and utterly unacceptable. You've been doing the same thing for this long and nothing has changed? Or you've been in control for this long and nothing has changed? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Maybe it's time for a change. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Think about that. So, at the very least, this reflects a callous and shocking disdain for the welfare of the people who live in those communities. And for me, this is a big opportunity for Trump. If Trump is able to talk straight to people in our inner cities, and I would add in our barrios and on our native reservations, and show them that there's a way to get up and get off the plantation, this would be a mammoth opportunity for the Republican Party.
Get up and get off the, man, That is crazy. I don't even have the words to even describe, like, how do we continually go through the same cycle of the same BS for that long and elect the same type of individuals, if all this is true, and elect the same type of individuals, and nothing has changed. Nothing. And if you've seen some of the numbers that come out of just Chicago, it's literally nicknamed Chiraq. Chiraq. That is why a U.S. city has a nickname, Chiraq, has the nickname Chiraq, which is just crazy to even think about. You know, it speaks to everything wild that is going on in that city. It's just mind blowing, and to think that the same individuals have been like that. That should anger people. You know, like, you've been scammed for that long. Paying your hard-earned tax dollars to these individuals who don't do jack. S word. All right, I'm a censor myself, because YouTube be going a little crazy sometimes when you say too much. But yeah, man, that is just unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And I don't know what could be done to change people's minds. And I understand that, you know, when you're on the journey to success and you experience, you know, a little turbulence, so to speak, some resistance from whatever. I mean, you may run out of money, or you may not have the knowledge to do this or to do that. I think people need to understand that that's just part of the process, and that has nothing to do with the R word, or, you know, the establishment out to get you. That's just part of the process. Being successful is hard. You know, coming from the bottom is not an easy thing to do. If it was, you guys know the saying, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So it's going to be a struggle. And I think people need to be told that and understand that that's just the way it is. It's not, you know, the establishment trying to hold you back kind of situation. And hopefully maybe we can get some individuals that don't want to sit back and stay on the, I don't even want to say the word, because YouTube is a little weird. On the plant, we'll say that. I won't finish the rest of the word, but what Dinesh said there at the end. But I don't know. What do you guys think the answer to this issue is? How do we stop the madness? Let me know in the comment section, please. And before you leave, hit the like button. Greatly appreciate every single last one of you guys that already do that. Comment below, like I said, what you think the answer to the issue is. And also, share these videos. Hit the arrow button down below. Copy the link. You can paste it anywhere you like. I don't care. Wherever. All right? Peace and love. I'm out.